V equals I times R formula practice by KayScience.com. The formula linking potential difference, current and resistance is potential difference equals current times the resistance. So potential difference V equals the current I times the resistance R. V equals I times R. Potential difference V has the unit volts, and the symbol for volts is the letter V. Current I has the unit amperes, and the symbol for amperes is the letter A. So the unit for current is amperes, and the symbol for amperes is A. And the unit for resistance is ohms. Resistance is measured in ohms, and this is the symbol for ohms. It's question time. Attempt these questions to check your understanding. This is the problem you will learn how to solve. Press pause to attempt it. The method and the answer will follow. In the first example, we're trying to figure out the voltage supplied by the cell. So you recall the equation V equals I times R, and you've got 2 amps, which is the current I. You've got 4 ohms, which is the resistance R. So we're trying to work out V, the potential difference across the resistor. So you don't have to rearrange. So V equals current I, which is 2 amps, times the resistance across the resistor of 4 ohms, and that will then give you a voltage across the resistor of 8 volts. So the potential difference across the resistor is 8 volts. In this example, we're trying to work out the resistance across the resistor. So you recall the equation V equals I times R, and you've got 8 volts, which is V. Potential difference, you've got 4 amps, which is I, the current in the circuit, and we're trying to work out R, the resistance. So you need to rearrange for R. R equals V, the potential difference, divided by I, current. So the resistance R equals 8 volts V divided by I, which is 4 amps. That gives you a resistance across the resistor of 2 ohms in this circuit. So R equals 2 ohms. In this example, we're trying to calculate the current in the circuit. So you recall the equation V equals I times R. You've got 200 volts, which is the potential difference across the resistor. You've got the resistance of the resistor, which is 20 ohms. So that means we're trying to work out I, the current. So you need to rearrange for I equals V divided by R. So now you can substitute in the numbers. I, the current, equals 200 volts divided by 20 ohms, R. So I equals 10 amps. So the current in this circuit is 10 amps. In this example, you're trying to find out R, the resistance across the resistor. So V equals I times R. So you've got 80 volts, which is the potential difference. You've got 0.25 amps, which is I, the current in the circuit. So you must rearrange for R, the resistance of the resistor. So R equals V divided by I. So you can substitute in the numbers. R equals 80 volts divided by the current 0.25 amps. So that will give you a resistance of the resistor of 320 ohms. So the resistance of the resistor is 320 ohms. Press pause to practice using those key words. The answers will follow. Press pause to go through your answers and make any corrections to your mistakes. Press pause to answer the questions. The answers will follow. And if you're stuck, just re-watch the video. Press pause to go through your answers and make any corrections to your mistakes. Visit KayScience.com for more free videos, worksheets and quizzes at KayScience.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe.